As we don open VS Code, I would like make you write your first code and at the same time create your first web page. First thing to do na to open new folder for here. Dis folder go hold everything wey we go learn for dis series. You fit name am anything wey you wan name am. Me, I go name my own pidgin series. So I go click or tap on create. Come down here, click on open. Dis na just security check. So if e show for your own, click on yes, I trust the authors. So na wetin me I go click on. See where e dey show say I create new folder shey. So inside dis folder, I go create more files if I like and even folders. But na good practice if you dey arrange your things well well. But you go see the importance if you get big and bulky project. So e good make we start to dey learn am now, shey you get. So as I hover my cursor on top dis icons, e dey show me in case I wan open new file or folder, shey you dey see am now. I go click on dis first icon, the add file abi new file icon. Dat is after the folder name wey dey here. I go give am a name which go be index.html. Note say any page wey go be the main page or first page or home page, na im you go name dis index.html. For instance, if you find a website, make we use Jumia website, we come say www.jumia. You go see the first page, abi? You go see say dis first page wey show na im be the home page. So from the back wey we dey code, we go name our own home page index.html. Make sure say you add .html. E mean say na HTML file you wan write. You fit write plenty different files. So wetin you write for the end after the name go dey different. E fit be .css, that is for cascading style sheet, or .js for JavaScript, or .py for Python. Just like how for Microsoft Word you fit write .pdf, .doc, .text, txt, .odt and so on. So my .html don dey added. Then I go hit enter. Now we dey on our way to create our first web page. So from now on, something wey you go dey see well well na dis symbols. Now dis first one, as you know, na angled bracket, but for HTML we dey call am opening tag. That is dis first one now. Then dis second one, dis one, notice say e dey different. E get the forward slash symbol inside. So dis one, as you guess already, we dey call am closing tag. So every con ten t wey you wan write must dey inside dem. That is in between dem like dis. See how the thing dey inside, in between the opening and the closing tag. So underline the word con ten t. Every con ten t wey you wan write must dey inside or must dey in between the opening and closing tags. Shey you get? Now we must write text inside dis opening and closing tag. Dis text wey we must write inside, dem dey call am element. Now you fit say element na words or keywords wey dey describe the con ten t. That is wetin you write in between the two tags, the opening and closing tags. Shey you get? For instance, make we go the examples go see something. Wait, before that, I wan dey see how my code go look like for the web browser. So if you install that ex ten sion, the live preview ex ten sion wey I show una for that my last video, that episode 2, you suppose dey see this small icon on top this place. So once I click on this live preview server icon, e dey show me wetin I dey code. That is how e go look for my web browser. So even if my web browser na Microsoft Edge, Mozilla Firefox, Chrome, na so e go show. I wan make you note sey the web browser like the ones wey I just mention now, dey interpret dis our HTML code so dat human being go fit read am or understand am. Make I use dis one now. You know sey dis element dey universal. Wetin I mean na sey e dey fixed, everybody dey use the same word. So for here now, I want make dis show as bold text. So the element wey I go put inside the opening and the closing tag na B. So B for bold. So you see as e bold now, shey? So now I wan make dis other text dey underlined, make line dey under. I go add U. Shey you see, I go add U for both the opening and the closing tag. I wan make dis one dey in italics, dat is make e slant. Guess wetin I go add? I go add I. So dis B, the U and the I wey I add inside the opening and closing tags na wetin we dey call element. So as I talk before, e dey help you to describe the con ten t wey dey inside dem. I wan make you also note sey no be every element wey dey get closing tags or con ten t, okay? Dey dey call dis ones void or empty con ten t. You go see why. The first element wey you must write na dis code: exclamation mark DOCTYPE, dat is doct type. Make sure sey all of dem dey in caps, dat is in upper case. Den you come write HTML in small letter. Make space dey between the doc type and the HTML, den you close. So now dis code dey tell the web browser sey the code, the file wey you dey write na HTML, no be any other kind of file. So we dey call dis one doct type declaration. Make sure sey you put am on top of any HTML document wey you dey do. Next na to come down now, I go come write HTML. Here na a trick. You no always have to dey type the bracket and the forward slash. Once you know the element wey you wan add, just write am and dis rectangle box just here now go show. When you hit on enter, e go help you complete your tag. So we dey call dis feature emet abbreviation. See where dey write am for here now. So I go click on enter, den I go make space. I like to dey give space around my code so e go dey clean and readable. Dis now go contain everything wey you wan write. In other words, everything wey you wan write must dey inside dis. Just like if you like to dey eat akara and bread, some people like me now, I like to divide the bread into two, den I come put my akara for the middle, den I go close am. So dat akara wey dey inside just dey like all the con ten t wey you must add in between the bread wey be the HTML. Shey you get? Next na to type head. E don close for me, you see am? Dis place no dey necessarily show for the web browser, but e dey important to ensure sey things for the background dey work. Dis head side dey contain title, import, links, metadata and so on. So the only thing wey I list wey we need right now na title. I go go down, I go write title. Note sey dis title must dey inside head o. I go give dis page a title, just write anything. Notice wetin dey happen up here as I go dey add the con ten t. My title go be my first web page. Shey you see wetin happen? E no show for dis blank side, dis like dis white side, but e show on top the title bar of my web browser. Next na body. Anything wey we write inside here go dey displayed to anybody wey dey view your web page. So anything wey you want make the user see na wetin you go add here. Anything wey you add here, being text o, audio, video, image, map, go dey displayed or go be displayed by your browser. So inside the body, make we add just 5 lines of make we just make 5 lines and we're done. So H1 don close for me. See am? My story begins afresh from dis moment. Dat is my heading. Den I come down, I come write P, don close for me. My name na code design, Ade, Nigeria. Get to subscribe, like and share. Then I wan make another paragraph. I go come down, I go put B again. I go come say, notice say the two paragraphs dey together. I wan make space dey between them so e go look neat. So I go back in between this my closing P tag and this other P tag wey start now. I go add HR. HR means horizontal rule. So na to separate our P con ten t. You see wetin happen now? You put a rule, a line between this P and this other P tag element. Then I fit also add BR, meaning line break. So remember when I mention H empty element abi void element, this HR and BR na empty and void element. You no dey close am. Apart from say you no dey close am, you no even need to write anything or put con ten t. Shey you understand? So the last code wey we go do go be to underline our heading. So as you guess right, we go add U element. Make sure say when you dey use more than one element for your con ten t, follow this guide of positioning. So I no explain you this H1 and P. H1 na heading, H wey dey here na heading. So why I come get number one? In fact, e reach 6. So you get H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6. Make I add con ten t inside make you see the effect. So you see how one big pass two, two big pass 6, 6 come be the smallest. So you see am ba? So normally e dey stop for 6. So all of them na headings to use show different levels of importance. So you fit use them take organize your con ten t well. So here na your first few lines of code and also your first web page. Congrats!